Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content every week. Don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Don't be afraid of anything. PF is gone. PF will be history next week. I am telling you, PF is gone completely. There is a lot of things that I'm going to tell you today that will prove that I am the dawn of power. When I tell you that that is the way it is, that is the way it is. So when I invite you, like when you want me to invite you to this program, you want to speak to people, you want to talk to people, you want to share your experience, don't be afraid of anything. Because the Egyptian that you are seeing today, you will see it no more. I just want to quote Bible because you're a Christian nation. Okay, first and before we proceed, before we start today's broadcast, I just want to make a quick announcement, because after this broadcast I may not be live. After a very long time I may be offline completely. So I just want to make this announcement so that you are up to date of what is happening or what is going to happen. Seer does not have any representative anywhere in the world. In Zambia, in South Africa, in Botswana, in Nigeria, I don't have any representative anywhere in the world. Many people say Seer, the people that follow Seer are UPND members, are UPND cadres. I just want to ask you one question. When Hakainde Hichilema is live speaking on Facebook, being the president of UPND, how many people watching? You can see 5,000, highest 10,000, 6,000, 7,000. Those are because he's a UPND president. UPND people are watching him. When Edgar Lungu is live on Facebook, even when they are doing their useless Vita copycat Vita rally, how many people are watching him? You can see maybe 1,000 to 1,003. It's only Seer that has 25,000 people, going to 30,000 people that will tune in tonight and watch. Meaning Seer is not talking for UPND. Seer is not talking for PF. Seer is talking for the people of Zambia. People of Zambia are watching. Just here on this page, over 25,000 people have already tuned in. Even those who don't take Seer serious. How many people in political party in Zambia are people watching like this? 26,000 people watching right now. It's not easy. The nation is watching. I want to go to the next topic, which is critical today. I said something. I said something about Zambia being sold to the Chinese. People who don't know Seer associate me with any other prophet. They say to me, it's one of those prophets. I am not one of those prophets. I am Seer. I am dawn of power. I am a traditional prophet. I told you people that Edgar Lungu has sold Zambia to the Chinese. And when I said this thing, people thought that I was lying. I'm saying spiritually, I read the agreement that was signed. When you look at Edgar Lungu commissioning Lusaka International Airport, is owned by Chinese. Is commissioning airport in Kabwe, in Livingstone, is commissioning this project here, that project here. All these projects are owned by Chinese. All these are loan projects. When Sata was alive, I remember I myself, Yvette Sata, Mr. Chipungu, and many of us then, we went to Sata in State House, and we told him that I have a friend from China that want to come and invest in Zambia. That our friend want to come and set up a plant that uses dirt to produce fertilizer, to produce power. And this project was costing almost $1 billion. When we finished presenting this thing to SATA, SATA said to us, how much is this project? We said, this project is almost $1 billion. President SATA said, who is going to pay? Chinese man said, don't worry, we are going to pay. All you have to do is to sign document and let us agree that we are giving you this money as a loan. We are going to build this thing from our money, but we are going to collect the revenue and so on and so forth, all those things. You know what SATA told us in the presence of that Chinese? SATA said, in as much as I want development, I want to develop my country, I don't want a loan that is going to put my children and my generation in perpetual debt. SATA cancelled that project. That Chinese person went. All of us will came back. Again, we had a project whereby we were able to get oil from Angola to supply Zambia so that oil prices will be low. Most of the project that we took to SATA, as a president, and we were working with his family, he said, I don't want a project that I'm going to do. People will say I have worked, but behind I have put the whole Zambia, unborn children, into perpetual debt. If you are in debt, you are a slave to the person that you are owing. SATA refused all those, including Ndola dual carriageway. SATA refused because it was so expensive, because the loan was unbelievable. Edgar Lungu is claiming that he has built an airport, hospital, this and that. Where did he get the money from? Loan. It's more like me and you. You can build the best house that you want so long as you have ability to get a loan. Getting a loan is not the problem, but paying it back. You have built a bloated airport. How are you going to pay back the loan? You have built road. How are you going to pay back the loan? Now, this is where I am coming. The same things that that SATA rejected, all the projects that SATA rejected, Edgar Lungu has accepted to do those projects, and he has put Zambian people at the mercy of the Chinese. Chinese are waiting for next week. If Edgar Lungu wins election, they take over Zambia. From the schools to ZNBC to the airports, everything will be given to China. Mines will be given to China. Now, this thing was hidden. This picture was hidden. This is a Chinese man that was put into the Zambian police, elevated and promoted. Look at the stars. Look at the rank. Look at the rank. This is a police reserve. Those of you that are educated, those of you that are wise, those of you that have traveled before, you know what police reserve means. There is no way a Zambian can go to China, become a police reserve, and promoted to this title. It's because they are already controlling Zambia. They are calling Edgar Lungu, telling Edgar Lungu what to do, who to give project. That is why Even today, before the election, a Chinese in Zambia is untouchable. A Chinese is more respected in Zambia than a Zambian. A Chinese can walk into any shop and be seen as God. If you make mistake, provoke a Chinese in your own country, you are going to be beaten. Mao Sampa is a living example. As we are talking today, there are thousands upon thousands of Zambians that are locked in different houses, in different containers, in different warehouses, waiting for Chinese as we are talking today. Chinese have taken over Zambia. They are just waiting. I said this, people, you didn't believe me when I said this thing. There are people who want to compete with me. Anything I say, they want to compete with me. Anything I do, they want to compete with me. You don't compete with Dawn of Power. I'm not your level. We are not on the same level. I know from where I'm deriving power. I know when I'm talking. I know when I'm talking. I didn't just wake up and start fighting PF. I know them in and out. I know them from it. When I tell you that they are not going to win this election, I know what I'm talking about. I know them in and out. I said it, you didn't believe me. I told you that Zambia is gone to China. You thought I'm joking. You thought I'm joking. That's by the way. But that is for you to know exactly that Seer one does not lie. Few months ago, as you are going to vote, let me, it's very important that you hear what I'm saying. There are over 32,000 people that are watching my live broadcast now as we are talking. Over 32,000 people that are watching now as we are talking. Let me tell you how to vote as you go to vote in this election. Let me tell you exactly how to vote. I'm coming now. Because there are so many of you that are crying, Seer one, PF is going to rig, PF is going to rig. My dear, they cannot rig. It will not work. I'm telling you because I am here this night to also tell you that it will not work. Rigging will fail. This is how to vote in this election. As we are talking today, PF have already put rigging things in place. Even if it's very difficult today, even if it's very, very difficult for them to rig today, but they have managed to put one or two things in place. This is how to vote in this election. Don't be intimidated. All things work together for good to them that believe and to them that love God. Edgar Lungu brought out the army on the street. I want to make you understand that it's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing, because believe me, in every country you are safer with the armies on the street than the police. Police are corrupt. In every country, South Africa, Nigeria, Botswana, a police is a police. These guys are extremely corrupt. Armies always stand with the people. You can see that since army came in the street of Lusaka, at least there is movement. I see people wearing UPND, Chitenge, UPND t-shirt, moving freely in Lusaka. It's okay. You know, the army is okay. Let the armies be there. But don't be intimidated by the army. This is how to vote, that's there. As early as possible. As early as possible. If care is not taken, go and sleep there. When the time for casting your vote comes, cast your vote. Don't go home. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Once I know they are tampering the network so that you will not hear what I'm saying, but don't worry. You will hear. They are trying to play with the network to make sure that you don't hear. Forget about those fools. Enough is enough. Time has come for change, and change is here. When you cast your vote, don't go home. Cast your vote. Stay a little bit far away from the police station. and monitor what is happening. Don't cast your vote and go home. If you cast your vote and go home, it will give them opportunity to bring in pre-marked ballot papers and they mix with your papers and give fake result. Don't go home. Cast your vote. Stay a little bit, few meters away from there, and monitor what is happening. If you catch anyone that is having a pre-marked ballot paper, beat them. Army is going to support you. I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. I know what I'm saying. We worked with Satan. We know when the army is with the people and against the people. Edgar Lungu is there where he is as the president of Zambia because of my input. I know when the army is with the people and with the dictatorship, the army is with you. Once you catch a person with pre-marked ballot, beat them if possible, beat them to stupor. Don't cast your vote and go home and say, no, I've casted my vote for change. No, be there until the vote is counted. After the vote is counted, announcement is made, signed by ECZ, you can go home. Don't vote and go and sleep. No, vote and protect your vote. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This is a matter of life and death. This is a matter of you being ruled by Chinese. Just imagine Chinese in Africa. What Chinese has done to us in Africa is unbelievable. Chinese is cooking food on the head of Zambians and eating it, and no one is saying anything. I've seen DJ Lux SA. God bless you for joining. Welcome. Don't cast your vote and go home, no matter the intimidation. Be there and make sure that your vote is counted. As we are proceeding, I want to tell UPND as a party, don't be stingy on the people that are going to monitor your polls. Don't pay them 200, 300. Remove money and pay them enough money so that they cannot be corrupted by Kaiser Zulu. What Kaiser Zulu used to do those days is he carries a lot of money and start giving polling agents so that they disappear, they bring in pre-marked ballots. Hakainde Hichilema, together with your party, release money to give to people that observe us. Release enough money to give to observers. Make sure that you have given them something. Don't give them 200 kwacha. Don't be stingy on the people that are having the destiny of Zambia in their hand. Pay them. Give them money. In fact, as we are talking today, UPND, people of Zambia, you don't need campaign anymore. See what is happening. In Lusaka, everyone is talking about change. In Luapula, everybody is talking about change. In Eastern Province, everyone is talking about change. In Southern Province, it's West there. Everyone wants change. You don't need to campaign anymore. Campaign has already campaigned for himself. This is the easiest campaign in the history of Zambia. All you have to do now, pay the people that will observe the election. Pay them, give them good money, give them good training, promise them jobs. So that when they are being tempted by PF, by Kaiser Zulu and his friends, a friend of mine from the office of the president called me and said Kaiser Zulu is not going to be active in this election because everyone, after your broadcast, everyone is looking at him. So they are trying to use different people. People, voters, once you see anything sinister, report. Report. report to UPND security, report to the army, report to the police. This election is a matter of life and death. There are many people, when I was starting this fight 2 years ago, they said, very soon CR1 will be bribed and CR1 will keep quiet. I'm glad that I stood with the people, no matter the insults, the people from PF, cadres from PF, they insulted me so much. They called me all sorts of names, no matter the bribery, no matter the temptation, even at the point where I disobeyed my own government, just to make sure that I stood with the people until the end. I have stood with you. I never changed my word. I never say Edgar Lungu is corrupt today and tomorrow I receive money and say Edgar Lungu is not corrupt. Edgar Lungu is a bloody corrupt human being, a bloody corrupt politician, one of the richest, filthy, wealthy president in Africa today, but he's a corrupt human being. Edgar Lungu benefited from the $17 million drug scandal done by Chichitalu. Edgar Lungu is a beneficiary. That's why that guy is not arrested. In Kansempa, Edgar Lungu, there was guys that were mining gold there. They were arrested. Today, where are they? All of them are out of prison. Edgar Lungu benefited millions of dollars from that deal. There is, how many of them am I going? The fire tender that was bought at 1 million per fire truck, Edgar Lungu benefited from that. Edgar Lungu is a bloody corrupt human being, the most corrupt human being on earth. That's why I tell you, when you see a politician being humble, always talking about God, is a criminal. Personally, to me, when I want to do business, I hear somebody talking about God, praise the Lord, hallelujah, oh my brother, that person is a criminal. I don't do business with such person. Once you come with holiness, oh Jesus love you, oh Holy Spirit, Jesus is Jesus, business is business. Once somebody starts mixing Jesus with politics, mixing Jesus with a business, is a criminal. Avoid such people. Edgar Lungu is using God to do politics, and this is very, very bad. Just can you imagine, since the year 2016 that Edgar Lungu say he's going to build a national church, a national prayer, what for the Christian community in Zambia. Up to today, that place is not built. And Edgar Lungu was there today worshiping. Edgar Lungu has built houses for slave queens. There is not Edgar Lungu can give million. He's a giver. Young girls, he can give them millions and millions. But a house of God in Zambia, Edgar Lungu failed to build it. And today, he was back there claiming to be holy. Who are you cheating? Run away from people that are always holy, talking about God all the time. No, there is time for everything. Even Ecclesiastes said it. There is time for business and there is time to talk about God. They abuse the name of God. They use the name of God. They use the name of Jesus to steal from people. And when they see somebody like CR1, they said, hey, this person is a Satanist because I don't talk about Jesus always. You are an idiot. You are a fool, a bloody fool. Hakainde, Hichilema, listen and listen very carefully. From the first day you take over power, I'm going to start fighting you if you mess up. And when I fight you, when I start a fight with anyone, I don't lose it. I'm going to fight you with the last drop of my blood. If you get in there and become like Edgar Lungu, this is an opportunity to liberate the people of Zambia. Zambia is a Christian nation, we agree. But that is in word, it's not in action. Zambia is ruled by criminals. That is what is going to end the leadership of Edgar Lungu by next week. As you go to vote next week, when you vote, there are things that you have to bear in mind as you vote. Number one, before I talk about that, let me say this. Remind me if I forget. Let me say this. Before I talk about that, I told you people that Edgar Lungu bought from China equipments that are dead, that are rotten. They scammed him billions of dollars in the name of building power, hydropower, and this and that, building power so that load shedding will end. I told you that those things they brought are faulty. I said it. And even before election, today in Zambia, there was power cut. The whole of Zambia, there was no electricity. There was power cut everywhere. I said it. Those things are faulty. Those people who like to challenge Seer, who want to be popular using my name, who want to respond to me, who want to talk against me, they say, hey, Seer is lying, hey, Seer is joking. I told you that this thing that you are saying, there is no load shedding. There is load shedding. In fact, there is more load shedding to come if we allow Edgar Lungu to win election. Zambia was going to collapse. You didn't believe me. What happened today? Many people say, hey, they want to rig election. They want to plant, are you mad? Do you know how to rig election? There is no server that you want to plant anywhere that can make you have shortcut, cut of power in the whole nation. It's not that. There is problem. There is problem with electricity. It's not about rigging. No one is rigging. Rigging is not going to work. I'm telling you, the army themselves are going to be beating people to death. This election, forget it. It's done, it's sealed, it's secured. Forget the problem. Forget it. Rigging will not work. So long as what I've told you, after voting, don't go. After voting, don't go. Remember, load shedding is about to return. This thing that you saw is to prove to you that Seer is the dawn of power. When I said it, you thought I was joking. What happened today with power? I told you that they are going to open school before election. They ran quick. They said, because Seer has already prophesied, let us put him, let us disgrace him. They went. And what did they do? What did the government do? They said we are going to open school on the 16th, just to make people know that Seer is a liar. Seer is fake. Seer don't have power. Seer doesn't know what he's prophesying. At the end of the day, are they not the one that came back and said they are going to open school before the election? You don't understand what is going on. Anything I tell you here is the truth. Nothing but the truth. I said it. Didn't it happen? I told you again that these guys, these PF guys, all the tactics that they are going to use to reach this election is not going to work. That is what is happening today. The ballot boxes they delivered in a lodge was caught. People's eyes are open. In 2016, people were under the influence of do as I say. Their eyes were closed. Today, everyone is watching. Everyone is ready to fight. Everyone is ready to die for the sake of the land of Zambia. I said it before. They quickly ran an open school. See, I once said it, and it happened. I told you that there is problem with Zesco. You thought I was joking. Now listen to me. When you want to vote next week, there is over 34,000 people that are watching this broadcast now. Not even Hakainde Hichilema himself, as the president of the biggest Mpundu is West. I don't know how many. If 2,000 people are watching him, it's a miracle. But what I'm trying to say, there are over 34,000 people that are watching me now. Our internet was tampered. Please, I believe we are back. Confirm from where you are if we are back, please. Please confirm for me if we are back. We've had a challenge with the internet now. We have had a little bit of challenge. Confirm for me if we are back, please. Confirm for me if we are back now. And if it's clear, are we back? Okay, perfect. We are back. Okay. Perfect. No matter what they try with the network, it doesn't matter. Most of the messages have gone. So listen to me. As you go to a few months ago, because there was about to be census in Zambia, where people needed to be counted. They needed to know how many people in Southern Province, in Eastern, in Luapula, and so on, in Northern provinces. PF people caused what is called national tear gassing of people. A lot of people died during that time. A lot of people perished during that time. Innocent people were shot and killed. One of them was this innocent young boy. I want to show you something. These are the things that you have to bear in mind. These are the things that you have to, as you vote, you must bear in mind as you vote. Don't go and vote because you have been given one kwacha. Because tomorrow, you will not have that one kwacha again. This innocent young boy was shot and killed by the Zambian police. A boy that had bright future. A boy that didn't choose where to be born. A boy that was growing up trying to be something in life. He dressed up to go to school and he was shot by the Zambian police. Up to today, we don't know what has happened to the police that shot this innocent boy. Young children in their schools were tear gassed by PF. Young innocent children were tear gassed. Children that went to school to learn so that they can have a bright future. Just because Edgar Lungu, Stephen Kampiongo, Oman Lusambo are able to provide and protect their children, allow these innocent people to be tear gassed. Many people were killed by mob. Innocent people were suspected that they are the people gassing the nation, and they were killed. As you go to vote tomorrow, remember your relatives that were killed like this. Innocent people were burnt. Up to today, we don't have 10 government did this to innocent child and the family. There is no one who will say they were not affected by the gassing. The government that gas its people is not a government that need to be in power. Today, millions of Zambians are crying They are saying we invested our money at Ono. As we speak to you today, the owners of Ono are moving freely. No arrest, no nothing. They are eating with PF government. And the poor people are crying everywhere. As you are voting, remember that PF have stolen your money through Ono, through ComSafe, through GoLike, and so many other online, E-Million, and so many other online platforms. If you ever want to recover your money, don't vote for PF. But I can assure you today, I swear upon God's Father that if HH, the time HH takes over power, within 2, it can never happen in PF. Because PF is run by criminals and protect criminals. PF is run by criminals and they protect criminals. If you ever want to recover your money, if you want to see the killers of Vespa, the killers of Frank, the killers, the gassers of innocent people, many of you were not sleeping. You were sleeping with one eye open. Anything can happen. They could gas you anytime. They bent markets and then your money will be brought back to you. They are tampering the network very badly. They are playing with the network unbelievably. But it cannot work. They can try as much as they want, but you know, it will not work. If you want to recover the money you lost, the solution is voting PF out. Once PF is voted out, I guarantee you that within 2 days, arrests will start being made. The money that you lost will be brought back. Have you ever seen your government making statement about the money you lost? No. The government has never issued any statement. They don't care. I believe we are fine now. I believe we are fine. Please tell me. The network is trying to destroy everything, but I believe you are getting some of the things that I'm saying, which is very, very important. Let's forget about the network. We are going to finish it today. We are definitely going to finish it today because this is our last broadcast. I know that they are tampering with it from there, but we don't have a problem so long as you are getting what I'm saying. So as you are going to vote, these are the things that you must put into consideration. Remember, when you are voting for PF, you are voting for the killers of this innocent child. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for the killers of this innocent child. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for the gassers of this innocent baby. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for the killers of these innocent people. Men and women of God, musicians that are supporting PF, have you asked them why they killed this innocent child? Have you asked them why they gassed this innocent child? Have you asked them why they kill these innocent people? When you are voting for PF, remember that you are voting for $1 million fire truck that was supposed to be bought at only but 150,000. Voting for PF, remember that you are voting to be recolonized by the Chinese. China will carry you and cook soup on your head. China will take your wives. China will take your husbands. China will make you slaves. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for criminals. Imagine voting for Bowman Lusambo to continue beating your family, to continue stealing and smuggling millimini to Congo. Voting for PF is voting for Tutu and Glube, a useless lawyer, a rotten, a brainless lawyer who openly told the police to break the bone of the youths. If you are voting for PF, you are voting for Tita Luchilufia to come back and finish the government completely. Voting for PF, you are voting for Bowman Lusambo, calling the innocent youth disgruntled because they were demanding for their rights. As you vote for PF, you are voting for cadres to continue beating you on the street, collecting money from you on the road. Bus drivers are paying unnecessary fee. People that are selling, the marketeers are paying unnecessary fee. When you are voting for PF, this is what you are voting for. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for Kaiser Zulu, a man that produced a gun trying to shoot a driver that was carrying innocent children, innocent pupils. The trauma that those children went through that day, since from that day till today, Kaiser Zulu has not been arrested. It's not in police. It's not going to court. Innocent people are those that are languishing in prison. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for Kaiser Zulu. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for GBN. Imagine GBN. Aha. Yeah. When you are voting for PF, you are voting for corruption. I can assure you, I'm not going to suffer. Believe me, even if Edgar Lungu wins election tomorrow, I will still be Jagaban, Dawn of Power. I will still be successful in life. I will still have everything that I want in life. You will still be writing me seeking for spiritual power. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't stop anything. The fight we are fighting is not about me. I'm not going to benefit anything if HH wins election. Not even a single thing I'm not going to benefit. I am not going to benefit anything. Not even a dime. Not even say I want thank you. I don't need it. The battle that we are fighting is the battle to liberate the people of Zambia, because we contributed in what they are going through today. I am somebody that loves principle. I have principle. My principle is that Edgar Lungu, I'm not going to support you, and I have maintained it. Check me. From 2 years since I started this battle, I never gave up. Nigerian government pressurized me. Zambian government pressurized me. South African government pressurized me. I said no. I am standing with the people, and I am going to continue with the people to the end. And this is the end now. And I never change my word. And I never back and turn against my people, no matter the temptation.
Mutati exclusive.
is for you. It's not for me. Voting for change is voting for your family. It's voting for your future. It's voting for you to at least have meal in your house. You are a teacher. You are not employed by PF. After spending thousands upon thousands of kwacha in this harsh economy, you came out, you don't have work. People who have work, people who are getting millions are cadres. Just imagine, Commander the one that is in prison now. He was driving a Ford Ranger. Do you know how much a Ford Ranger cost? He was living big. It's a cadre that cannot even speak a proper English. A cadre that was smoking weed when it was time for school. You that suffered to go to school, every morning you wake up and bath and go to school. Even if the weather is cold, you bath cold water and go to school. You have finished your education. Criminals are people that are enjoying your nation, and you still sit and say everything is okay. You still sit, you still don't see it as an evil thing. Maswa Chongo bought a house for the wife, a kada who cannot construct proper English. Look at you with your degree. Your slippers is finished, going from here to here. Government of Zambia don't care about you. What they care is about cadres. Those that can be able to make noise and kill people and intimidate people. Those are the people that Zambian government care for. Is that a country that you want to be? A country where Chinese will lock the citizen inside a container and mayor goes and fight. Why did you put my people in container? The government suspend the mayor for protecting his citizen. Is this a government that you want to rule you for the next 5 years? If they rule you for the next 5 years, I will be here. I will still be done on power. Nothing is going to change. You are the one that is going to suffer. Rise up very early in the morning on that day of election. Go and vote. After voting, stay there and protect your vote. Remove criminals from there. Remove them. Let Kaiser Zulu, it is time Kaiser Zulu come and explain how he managed to get money to open a boutique in Dubai. Tita Lichilufia must bring the money he stole. Doris Leah, how many of them? Everyone in PF, every one of them, they are all criminals because their leader is corrupt to the core. Nothing is going to happen. It's a passionate appeal to the people of Zambia, not me. There where you are, you don't even have food to eat. Many of you had to borrow money to buy data to watch me tonight. Many of you cannot even come out and go and trade, go to business, because when you go, cadres will beat you. How many of you are working? What is the price of millimil? What is the price? How much is dollar today compared to kwacha? Even now that they have done their pumped in artificial dollar so that dollar will come down because of election. After election, dollar will even reach 30. They don't care because they already have the power. Be wise. As you vote, you are voting to remove your family from the hand of the Chinese. Currently, over 35,000 people watch tonight. And as I'm talking to over 28,000 people tonight. Go and tell your people that it's not all about tribe. It's not all about our brother, our sister. It's about our future. We cannot be alive and watch Chinese take over our land because of Edgar Lungu. It's an abomination for a Chinese man to come to Africa and be promoted and be given a big promotion when it can never happen in China. How much did he pay to be given? Look at the stars. If this is a police reserve, does he deserve this promotion? Those of you that are intelligent, those of you who are in the police, do you know the rank of this person? This idiot will wake up one day and gather all the whole police junior and beat them like a baby, and nothing is going to happen because the president and the PF government have sold the country to the Chinese. What a useless government is that? As you are voting next week, vote to protect your country from the Chinese. Vote to protect your country from the Chinese. Vote to protect your country from cadres. Vote to protect your country from those that want to gas you. A government that prioritizes musicians over doctors. What a waste of time. Okay. There is a scandal that is going on about Mutati. Mutati. How many people have been arrested for dealing illegally on Mutati? No one. Not even one person. They have not been arrested. Cadres are rich. They are buying cars. Organizations donated millions upon millions against COVID. Chilufia Chitalu ate it with Edgar Lungu. Today, Chilufia Chitalu is campaigning. He's just waiting for Edgar Lungu to win election so that he can be appointed a minister, so that he can come and finish Zambia completely. If you want to get a job in Zambia today, in any ministry, as a woman, you must sleep with the boss for you to get a job. Is this a country? Is this where you want to belong? A country where there is things are not going well. The president is enjoying private jet. What rubbish is that? As you vote on the 12th, these are the things to remember. Remember that these are the people that gassed you. These are the people, if you want, especially tell anyone you know that lost their money, call them this night. Make more than 10 calls to 10 people you know that lost their money. Tell them that Seer one said that HH will never have peace until you recover your money. If you want your money to be recovered, all of you that lost money in Go Like, you lost money in Zam Fund, you lost money in E-Millions, name them. Tell them that within 2 weeks after HH is sworn into power, their money will be returned back because all of those will be arrested. The owner of Consafe and the UNO will be arrested to pay back to people what belongs to them, and they will pay with interest. You lost your money. Pick up your phone immediately after this broadcast. At least call at least 10 people. Believe me, I am talking to you as God of power. If I don't do it, I am going to use this platform also to destroy HH. I am going to fight him tooth and nail. I am going to mess him up if he doesn't recover that money within 2 weeks. I'm telling you, if you want to recover your money, vote for change. If you want to wave bye-bye to your money forever, go ahead and vote for Edgar Lungu. Unless you don't want to recover, if you, like Hichilema said, if everything is okay with you, vote for PF. But if you are suffering, like any other person, vote for change. Vote for change. When Edgar Lungu is removed, the owner of Consafe will be arrested. The owner of Sanford. There are even a lot of PF cadres that created money lending companies. You lend people peanut. You give them small money. You give them 10,000, 5,000, 2,000. And they tell them to pay you 200%. Within 2 months, 5,000 has multiplied to 50,000, 100,000. And because you know that you're a PF cadre, you go and grab their properties. It's a lie. Once HH take over power, you are going to return those people's property. I'm telling you, I swear,
HH, take note this night. My brother, you are not special. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If you take over power and become like Edgar Lungu, we are going to bring you down. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Make sure once you take over power, recover the money that was lost in Go Like. Recover the money that was lost. Go Like is a PF scheme. That's why government is not talking about it. Recover the money. Recover the money that was lost in Zamfon. Recover all the money that was stolen in E-Million and all the online schemes. You must recover them and pay people back their money. I'm telling you, stop. Pick up your phone after this broadcast. Call people. Anyone that lost money, tell them there is hope. You will get your money back. I'm telling you, you will get your money back. eTesco, all these are PF platform. I'm telling you, all these are PF. PF, if I'm lying, sue me in International Criminal Court. I will come and answer you. You are a criminal organization. You are stealing from poor people that voted for you. But you are going to pay back. HH, we are going to destroy you completely if you don't recover all this money for people. Take note. I'm telling you, take note. Edgar Lungu was brought in by poor people. Edgar Lungu has come in with his party. PF government have come in and they have swindled poor people all their money. Gone completely. And no one is talking about it. If you want to recover your money, vote for change.
This is DJ Mutati.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.